in. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh, can we switch up all the rules?
Hey guys, so happy Valentine's Day. Like, it's here. Normally, I mean, last year we didn't really do anything for Valentine's Day.
Nope.
So this year we thought we would. So we've gotten up in two very different personas for Valentine's Day. And let's see if you can guess, just by looking at us now, comment down below if you can guess the personas we're trying to be. And throughout, if you can guess the personas we're trying to be.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to basically answering relationship questions. And as I said, these are personas. These are not necessarily what we believe. But we hope it's entertaining for you guys. And let's get on with it.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
You're going to have to do all the reading because I can't see.
That's okay. When am I starting? So we're going to be your agony aunts in this scenario anyway. So let's give our best. So number 1. I'm meeting my partner's parents for the first time and I'm super nervous. Any advice? Well, wear moderate and reasonable...
Wear moderate and reasonable clothes. No.
No.
Wear the flashiest thing you can. You want to dress to impress. Don't be wearing these... Don't wear this. Don't wear this. I'm not saying wear... just wear the flashiest thing you have. Glitter, sparkles, make sure you do your makeup great. They don't want their partner dating a child-looking thing, no.
Okay, so let me rephrase. So when you're meeting the parents, first impressions are key. Don't not be who you are, because being yourself is the biggest crucial thing in introducing, because you don't want to live a lie.
But who you are is a hobo with holes in their clothing and blooming greasy skin. No one's going to want their son or daughter to be dating that, are they? So be the best version of you.
If you say, it's like in preference, if you see your lifestyle as a nudist, but you know someone else isn't a nudist, you're not going to turn up just exhibitionist, naked. You're going to at least courtesy to put some clothes on. Yes. It's the same with the parents. You can wear for your partner.
I thought you just said be yourself.
I know I said be yourself, but for your lover, there's like your lover could love clothing you wear, but I don't know. It's hard because the bottom line, you shouldn't change the person you are. But if the person you are is a slut, then I advise... No, I'm joking. If the person you are...
She's not joking, by the way. She means what she said.
Suppose if the parents are religious or they have something of like... Or you're like... And say you're an anarchist or you have different beliefs than they do. I would advise that you respect their beliefs since you're in their home.
Well, they should be respecting you because you're their flesh and blood's choice. And I'm
agree.
sorry, if I was taking...
If asking for first impressions and they're nervous, just take it easy.
That's what I'm saying, dress to impress. No need to be nervous, just dress extravagantly.
Be yourself is my advice. Just honestly, they should love you for who you are and just be yourself. But know that if you are a type of person that has a particular like extravagant fashion sense, maybe for this one occasion, tone it down. For this one.
Why this one? Because then the next time, because it'll just be a constant snowball. Because then the next time they'll have to dress moderately again and again and again and again. Unless your clothing style is moderately, then we're not dissing that. I'm just saying.
There is a point also because then the boyfriend or girlfriend or even just partner would have shown pictures of you to your parents by then. So you know what? My advice, when I said it already before, my advice, as I already said before, would be yourself. Be yourself is when you're meeting your parents for the first time. Recapping, when you're meeting your parents first time, what's your advice?
Make the best impression you can. Make sure you're clean. Make sure you have an amazing outfit. Don't just turn up in sweats or jeans, man. You wanna... Well, if you're turning up in jeans, make sure you've got a really nice bodysuit on with it.
And there you have it. Question 2 now. I'm in a long-term relationship and it feels like my partner never makes time for me anymore. Do you want to start with this one?
When was the last time you had sex is my first question.
Well then, that kind of caught me off guard. Why is it important to know if the person's involved?
Well, unless you're both asexual, unless one of you is asexual.
True.
Then the likelihood is the space is gone. Sorry, I can't say space like a normal person anymore. I've watched too much TikTok.
Are you saying end the relationship? Is that your advice?
No! I'm saying spice it up a bit. Maybe, you know...
The woman, well, in the scenario of this, should that person who's feeling neglected spice it up, or the person who's doing the neglecting spice it up?
The person who's either doing the neglecting is either an arsehole and dump him, or her, or them. Dump it. Or doesn't even realise they're doing it. I mean, first of all, communicate. It's not difficult. Look, I'm doing it right now. Yeah. See? Use your words, and when words don't work, go visit their office in a trench coat with nothing underneath. You see, there's options, people.
Just to kind of jump from what was said just previously, communication. That's the good point I want to take from what my partner has.
No dirty talk.
No
degradation if you're into that. No. Praise king.
Let me clarify my side of things. I think communication is key in any given relationship, and it should go without saying.
I just said that. She's trusting me, and I agree.
You embellished a little bit too much, my dear. It was a bit there was some flourishes that I don't quite condone myself, but nonetheless.
This one's acting like she doesn't have a degradation king, man.
Stop! I can't take you anywhere. This is why you're in lockdown mode. But without saying anything further or importance, it is without saying communication is so key. And if you feel that you are feeling it, the first step to even resolve this matter is not to do action or take initiative, it's just to talk to your partner about this, because you could be wasting your time, you could be throwing your energy and love into something that just
if
not
they're doing it on purpose, or they're doing it and they just have no regard for it, kill them.
No, please don't actually kill them. It's going to be reported in the news.
Alright, kill them and don't get caught then. How crap of a killer are you?
Oh dear God, oh goodness, I can't even
Don't bring him into it.
I know, sorry. If you do feel like you're losing the zest in the relationship, you just need
the spice.
The zest. You need to talk to them, because if you don't talk to them, if you don't talk to them, they won't know that, will they?
But if you're not very good with words, I'm telling you, actions speak loud, man.
If you go to your workplace in a trench coat, I swear to goodness.
Or just do it in like a bunny maid outfit, mate. You have options.
But hopefully those answers may have helped you in some way.
Your face out my face.
I know, just answers is mine. But yeah, question number 3. Let's see. We have another lovely person coming in with, I'm scared to talk to my partner about money. What's the best way to do it?
Kill them and get their inheritance. I'm kidding.
We're just going spiraling down into death as your answer now.
No, I'm kidding.
I know.
You gotta go really deep into the relationship for that to work.
What's your genuine advice then?
Stop being a pussy.
And just talk to him.
Yeah, you banged on about communication.
Let's address why people may feel nervous about discussing financial things with partners.
Well, in recent years, as the modern woman has evolved, men have actually, and if I get a comment saying not all men, I will throw something at this camera, have often been, it attacks their manhood if they earn more.
If the woman does, right,
yes.
or the significant other does. That's in, say, just specifically a heterosexual couple. So if you're in a heterosexual couple, so the debate, if we're going to say couples in general, be it gay, transgender, heterosexual, asexual, is in the bracket of the LGBTQAAA, you know, all that loveliness.
Alphabet mafia.
The alphabet mafia, indeed. The problem with any side is basically you feel like you're taking from the other person things that aren't entitled to you. So money that they've earned, they're willing to share, obviously, and money you earn, you feel you have this agreement when you get into a relationship that we're gonna now become a unit. We're a couple. We at times you move in together. At times you buy things together, like a expensive car that you share, or even.
And I'm telling you, the one who ends up earning the most money has to pay for most of it, and then the other one comes dead weight. That's
your verifier. So if you are the person in this scenario who you're nervous to talk about money but you're earning less, don't talk about it because you don't have rights.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's very common in relationship. You're just gonna, if you're an adult, with all due respect, grow a pair and talk to them. It's not difficult.
Oh, but they're nervous. That's what they're saying. That's they're That's the best way to do it.
It's okay to be nervous. That's perfectly fine. But why are you going on an agony art site? Just talk to them.
I'm gonna come with a less harsh response. So brutal, honestly.
I'm sorry, is this person, and this person is a teenager, which, by the way, what money are you even talking about?
It's probably not a teenager. It's, if you ever think to yourself, just... It's
also, more to the point, sorry, I will let you speak in a minute.
No, please.
Is that if you're so nervous to talk about your partner, talk to your partner about money, something that's basically, you know, stuff we need,
Yeah.
then you're not in a, like, this is going to sound so cheesy, I've been spending too much time with you. You're not in like a soulmate bond relationship.
That was really cheesy. I didn't know where she was going to
like
take
if
that,
you feel nervous to even talk to, like the thing I'd feel nervous to talk to my partner about is how tight they want. Actually, no, I don't feel nervous to talk about my partner.
Money is a powerful manipulator in every way of the words.
If you think like that.
But it's true though. You can't beat around the bush about it. It has to be honest. And I think what money can do, it can make clouded judgments and rash decisions in many scenarios. And your best bet is, if you do feel, you know, that you're being too greedy or that it's a one-way street, because a relationship at the end of the line was what I wanted to say, it's a two-way scenario. It's not like a exchange of material items, like, because you're doing it because you like each other's company. The exchange doesn't always have to be materialistic, but if you think you're either being used or you're being used, like vice versa, that's when it becomes a toxic relationship. You need to see the signs early on. If you have a partner that suggests that you go out eating but never pays or splits for the bill, that's a sign that you know you're being kind of somewhat used in a sense. And I mean consistently, not one or two.
Killing him.
Murder's not always the option. But if it is a thing, and if your partner basically, when you do, because again, communication is key, you talk to them about it and they bite your hand off for it, they're not really they don't truly,
their ass.
Yeah. That's where we agree. For once in this rare moment, we are on the same page.
I'm sorry, I literally, I cannot wrap my head around the fact that you're nervous to talk to your partner about something that's necessary.
The question is, what's the best way to do it? Just do it. Honestly, if your partner is not comfortable,
sit them down, you know, you can even have a conversation.
Give them a coffee or tea.
You know what? My advice: do it after sex. When they're all a bit soft and pliant. Do it after sex.
No, just talk. We're in agreement. I'm not saying do it after sex. I'm saying give a coffee.
You wanted my advice. That's my advice. If you're so nervous, do it after you've had sex.
But hopefully that really helps. I don't know. We were very jumpy with that one because it is that was a good question. That was I think there's no real right and wrong.
You still need to grow a pair though, just so you're aware. But yeah.
That's her opinion. My own may be different. But number 4 for us. I think my partner may be cheating on me. What should I do? We will not commit murder in this household.
Torture him.
Yeah. Then it is a criminal offence.
Not if you don't get caught. It's not.
Well, if he's been tortured, he's gonna be living, so he's gonna speak against you, or she, or they.
I'm sorry. Who says they're gonna be allowed out of the basement?
How long are you torturing them for? How can you have
torture and imprisonment, man? Great stuff.
Oh my goodness! I don't know how many houses you have that has built-in dungeons or prisons to kind of.
I'm staying in a house right now that's got a dodgy basement.
My basement is perfectly fine, thank you.
In fact, you've got a basement. That's the problem.
That's not a problem. You have an issue with basements, and you need to overcome.
I'm sorry. Have you seen horror movies, man? Of course, I've got an issue with basements. Have you seen Killing Stalking?
Now that is a toxic relationship. We all know.
No, so that you think they might be cheating? I have so many follow-up questions for this. Like,
there's different scenarios. Yeah, exactly.
Why do you think they're cheating? Does it say?
No, it just leaves it as.
Oh, my partner. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you think.
So what? Do you have
actual evidence, or is it just a theory, like a feeling, like they're not?
You know, if you're feeling like it, still dump them. Like, if you feel that shite.
I think it's not said enough. I think in our day and age, a lot of us are told, people who be cheated on is told it's our duty to fix what is broken because we are to blame.
Also, is it just me, or it's like our generation, like even the generation before, it's like proper normalized adultery and cheating.
Yeah. The problem is
which someone did that to me, they're gonna lose a favourite body part of theirs.
You just really have a thing for torture and murder at the moment.
If a man cheats on me, do you think I'm not cutting it off? I'll bite it off if I have to.
Cheaters are scumbags. Cheaters are the lowest of the low. They are dirt. They're just gross.
And that's coming from Goody Two Shoes over here.
Exactly. But no, with cheaters, this is not where you communicate, because at this stage, if they've already done the sin of sins, which is cheat on you, or they're someone that
I love how the sin of sins isn't murder to you.
No, I don't know. I feel.
Oh,
like
I agree. I mean, I do more than
you know the amount of friends I've consoled after they've been hurt or betrayed by someone who they thought they loved and trusted. It's the ultimate betrayal. It's just, I don't know how human beings can do it.
I'm
to be
too scared
honest.
for people to cheat on me.
That is very true. I mean, you said you bite it off, so that's a given, isn't it? But what I'm trying to say...
Pre-warning for anyone who, tries.
Thank you. What I'm trying to say is, when we were telling about all the other issues we've discussed on this so far, communication is the one to go with. This is not the case. They're going to manipulate. They are going to lie. They are going to...
If they're cheating and you think they're cheating...
Exactly, they're not...
That connotes as not a one-time thing.
Exactly, and naturally people don't wish to admit their wrongs and faults. If they can get away a white lie, as they would see it at the time, it's better than the greater truth.
Or they might just be an arsehole and think, you know what, I'm going to have my cake and eat it too.
Exactly, and there's cruel, horrible, despicable human beings out there that would do just that.
And do you know what you do to them?
No.
You kill them.
No! You go to your friends, is what I want to say.
All right,
you're
more
not
people
alone. You have your family or friends you can talk to.
Hi friends, this guy...
You're not going to get your friends to help bury the body either before you
wouldn't help me bury your body?
I wouldn't. Do you think I would faint at the sight of a dead corpse? A dead corpse. A corpse is a corpse, so I would faint. I would go...
Alright, can you just dig the hole in? Because I'm really lazy.
I'm not... The body was still in my vicinity, so how would I...
Don't look at it!
You cover it with a blanket. There! Better around there, like, why do I keep you as a friend and a companion? But, to avoid, if you think you're being cheated on, people say go to the root of the problem, which is talk to the partner, and you can, but just bear in mind they'll lie.
Probably will lie to you, yeah.
So, before you do that, make sure you contact people in your safety bubble, be it friends or family, that you can turn to saying, hey, I'm going to do this, hey, I need support, because that's what friends are for.
What I would really like to know is if they know who they're cheating on with, because I'd go straight to her.
That's you as a friend. You'd be like, cool, scumbag, don't dump him yet, we're going to rinse him for his worth.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
I'm sorry, if he wants to be or she, or they want to be a butt munch, then we're going to get everything we can out of them. If you're not going to let me kill him.
Yes, if you're not going to let them kill him. But there isn't that one. I don't know, again, it's a very good question. It's always hard to answer because you need more of the scenario to know what route you take. But all I'm saying is, please don't forgive people who cheat. Once they cheat once...
Kill them.
No.
No, that's a correct statement. You can't forgive...
It's true, but that's why I hesitate, because it's like, there's no falseness to that statement.
But just...
It's wrong, no. But please, if you want to hear our advice about it, they will do it again. And if they don't respect you enough to not have hurt and betrayed your love and feelings this once, don't hold your breath for them not to do it again.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. Bless you.
Bless you. I have asked my partner to change a couple things about his behaviour, or their behaviour in this scenario. Like how he parties a lot. But they haven't stopped, any of them. I know they really love me, so why don't they change?
Two things. One, what is wrong with partying? But that's a different issue. Two, the statement, I know they really love me. No offence, you sound like you're trying to convince yourself more than you're trying to convince us. And if they haven't changed, they don't love you that much.
Oh my goodness.
Because if you had a real thing... For example, I'm going to go really extreme here. You have a thing for smoking. Like, you despise it with every fibre of your being. Your great-grandfather died of lung cancer, your grandfather died of lung cancer, then your mum died of lung cancer. You've got a thing for smoking. You know, even if they didn't die, you just got a thing for smoking.
I mean, smoking is bad for the lungs, so if you could choose to do it, don't.
And your partner smokes. You've made this adamantly clear. You would really like them to quit smoking. I understand quitting smoking is very difficult, it's an addictive thing.
Nicotine.
But that's why they invented patches and tapes and courses. And I'm not gonna lie, if they love you as much as you say they love you, they would have changed by now, or at least attempted to change. So there's that. You're trying to convince yourself more than you're trying to convince us. Sorry lass, hate to break it to you. And the first thing, what's wrong with partying, man? Like, have you got to stick up your ass?
That was very, I want to say well put, but no, not. It's a mile away from what I would give as an advice. Like,
That was advice, that was a question.
Yeah, question, but eons away. Do you want to give the answer then to what she's doing?
What's the question?
So why won't they change? You know, you're asking
because
them.
they don't love you. Next question.
That's brutal. But
I'm not wrong. Am I?
Yes.
What? They love you, so they're going to continue doing the thing you know you hate.
If you would allow me to partake and say it, I will answer. So, just going over the question here. You're on rocky territory as it is. You're asking a person to change who they are. Usually change comes organically, and that when you're with someone, say you don't like eating spicy foods, you'll find that when you're going out together, you'll choose places that don't serve spicy foods. Those things are organically happening, but you're trying to implement and force a change onto someone that may or may not want to happen. So sometimes when you get to these like obstacles, you got all brick walls in your way. You either have to survey the area or crash through them, and it is not right to ask someone to change so much for your own benefits, because it is
so much what they're
borderline.
asking is to stop their partying, which also, as I said, why?
Yes, I know, but
It's not like they're asking them, hey, do me
you're asking someone to basically take away something, because partying, for example, in the grand scheme, it's a social setting, it's a socialising. Are you asking them to socialise less with their friends? Are you taking them away from their groups? If it's excessive, as in every single night you're not even sharing the same bed with that
draining
person.
your bank account, if you have a joint bank account.
If you have that would be horrendous. Goodness gracious.
That's why I don't plan on having
Don't do joint bank accounts. It is a sensitive matter if you are going to decide to ask them to change certain things, because it's not right to ask any person to change who they are if it's something that doesn't hurt anyone else in the process. But
Well, they would argue, I'm sure, that it's
hurting them. And then if you do have, again, going back to communication is key, you just talk to them about it. It's plain and simple. It's literally the bottom line in every relationship status. It's the transparency in talking to one
Right, let's
another.
go further. They've spoken to them. They're still partying.
And that's what I was
Can I
gonna
kill
get
them
to.
then?
You're not killing them then. And that's where you're resolved whether you as a person love them enough to remain in something that you know this is the lifestyle they're going to live, or you going to decide you deserve better and you want better and you leave it. Because relationships aren't concrete. They're fragile things, and you're open to always just say, you know what, I'm ending it. And I know it's not the best advice to be like, end the relationship to these questions, because you want a solution, but you're kidding yourself if you think you're actually going to get a solution where you come on standing on top. Because
I know
that's
he
just...
really loves me. No, he doesn't.
Hopefully that helps in answering your question as well. So we're coming up to this kind of last question for this one, but there will be many more, and if there are many more, leave in the comments below what questions you'd like to know in giving relationship advice from the two of us. I don't know why this specimen you would require any information from, but myself, I'm more than happy to comply.
It's because they don't want to hear like, oh, true love does prevail. They want to hear about sex.
True love does propel, and chastity is no. It's cute. Literally no. True love is sweet. Anyway, let's go to the question. I find myself getting crazy jealous when my partner talks to other women or people, even though I know
Sorry,
it's
that
nothing.
That eye roll was involuntary.
How do I stop getting jealous, by the way? If that's hard.
You go first, man. I need to think.
Okay. Well, to begin, jealousy is a very normal human emotion that everyone can go through, and jealousy just shows that you genuinely care about the other person.
Or it shows that you don't trust the other person.
That also. So you need to talk and have a serious conversation with yourself.
You when you're talking.
Communication is key. Remaining
The
silent
only
gets
time
nothing
one should
done.
be talking. Oh, you know, I've already listed the reasons. I'm not going to list them again. Y'all don't need to know about our praise kinks, man.
You may not be able to stop feeling jealous, but you may do things that can help you to feel less jealous. Maybe...
Like, you know, how about getting rid of those trust issues, yeah?
How would you... Easier said than done. How are you going to get rid of them? You have to give a response, like, how are you going to get rid of them?
Well...
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, what's the actual statement? Crazy jealous when my partner talks... Just talking?
Yes.
Just to other women?
Yes.
Is that it?
That's it.
So, like, women he works with, women he sees at a bus stop,
Yes.
bakers,
Yes.
like... You've got a screw loose, mate, I swear to God.
That's not going to help
No,
them.
I'm getting there. But maybe he'll stop talking to women if you put the shoe on the other foot, as it were.
You're gonna tell them to talk to this opposite sex as they are.
You're obviously not in a healthy relationship as it is, so you might as well add some more spice and toxicity to it. Because what the ever loving, his name, like honestly.
How is it feasibly possible that you can conceive out of all the universe has to offer the worst advice possible?
It's that she's jealous that he talks. He's not like he's sticking his hand down
But
her
it's not
trousers.
submitting, it's a good thing, like, I want him to change. She's saying, how can I do to stop my feelings of this?
Meditate.
Well, that's a genuine response, actually. Better than you're weak-willed and horrible. Whatever you said. You said something terrible.
She needs to start flirting herself, because honestly,
Flirting, that was it,
because my thing is, if she makes him jealous, he'll realise, if he loves you, this is, oh my god, she's been feeling this way all this time. Best not talk to women anymore. And then you can live all happily in your little bubble, because apparently you're both freaks.
If you want to improve your feelings of jealousy towards when you see your partner in any social setting, you need to basically, there's a phrase for it.
I don't know what you're trying to say, I can't help you.
That's okay. Force yourself to overcome it. It sounds brutal, but you need to put yourself in every situation you feasibly can where your partner is talking to, say, a person you feel insecure about, and then when you slowly but surely realise it's just conversations they're having, you can overcome the stigma of jealousy. So don't avoid the issue, go head first into it, plunge head first and attack it and be like, I am here, he is my partner, and we are loyal to each other, because that's probably not the issue. The only issue is you can't help but feel these feelings. So attack it. Go in and attack your feelings head first, and you will see that you are his own one and only, and that he does truly love you, and you're just mistaking the whole thing.
Similarly, much more feasible.
No, because you gave the worst response.
Get a rubber band
or
something you can put on your wrist, and every time you feel jealous, bing, ping, and you'll stop doing it because you won't want to feel the pain anymore, unless you're into that kind of thing.
Not that I had any wondering, but now it just gives any reason why you're still single with this advice.
Your feelings hurt, man. Words hurt.
I'm sorry.
No, it's feasible. People actually do that. It's like they stop it when they're anxious. Like I'm not suggesting you scratch yourself because.
No.
So yeah, get a rubber band, ping, 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 and soon you won't want to ping and then you'll realise you're not jealous anymore. I've just fixed your problem.
Yeah.
Better than you did. Right, so as always, if you like this video, hit the like button. As we said, comment down below any questions. Also, see if you can figure out what personas we're supposed to be. And if you guess something that we've not tried before, like we might try that persona next. Also, give us ideas for other personas. Obviously, try and make them as opposite as possible, because
that's more fun to play against each other.
And subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Also, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of when we do upload. We are trying to upload every Tuesday and Friday. So the more likes and the more views, the more videos you guys get.
Thank you, bye! Every Friday!